2002 National Electrical Code, or NEC, specified vertical and horizontal distances for 120-volt lighting near swimming pools. The vertical distance requirement stated that lighting must be at least 5 feet, or 1.5 meters, above the water's edge. This regulation was outlined in Section 680.11 of the 2002 NEC. As for horizontal distance, the 2002 NEC mandated that lighting be at least 10 feet, or 3 meters, from the water's edge. This requirement was detailed in Section 680.15. However, there were changes introduced in the 2005 NEC. The 2005 NEC removed the specific vertical distance requirement for lighting above the water's edge. However, the horizontal distance requirement of at least 10 feet, or 3 meters, from the water's edge, as specified in Section 680.15, remained unchanged in the 2005 NEC. Therefore, according to the 2005 NEC, which is the current standard, you are required to install 120-volt lighting around pools at a minimum horizontal distance of 10 feet from the water's edge. It is important to note that there is no specific vertical clearance requirement in the current code. The clearances mentioned apply to both permanent and portable lighting fixtures. These clearance requirements may be reduced if the fixtures are installed in a protected enclosure or shielded from contact with water. Consulting a qualified electrician is always recommended for specific guidance on installing electrical equipment near water. Always adhere to the most recent and applicable electrical codes and regulations in your region for safety and compliance. It is essential to ensure that all electrical work is carried out by qualified and licensed professionals who are familiar with local regulations and safety standards. This will help prevent electrical hazards and ensure the safety of individuals using the pool area. For additional information regarding electrical safety around water, consult with sources provided by organizations such as the Electrical Safety Foundation International. These resources offer valuable insights into safe practices and guidelines for electrical installations near water. Furthermore, consider enrolling in electrical safety courses or workshops to enhance your knowledge and skills in this area. These courses provide comprehensive training on electrical safety principles, codes, and regulations, equipping you with the necessary expertise to handle electrical installations safely. Remember, electrical safety is paramount when dealing with installations near water. By following proper guidelines, consulting qualified professionals, and staying informed about the latest codes and regulations, you can ensure a safe and enjoyable pool environment for everyone. Prioritize safety and take the necessary precautions to prevent electrical accidents and injuries. Understanding the difference between the 2002 and 2005 NEC regarding pool lighting distances is crucial for ensuring compliance and safety. The key takeaway is that while the 2002 NEC had both vertical and horizontal distance requirements, the 2005 NEC eliminated the vertical distance specification, keeping only the 10-foot horizontal distance rule. Always refer to the most current version of the NEC and local codes for the most accurate and up-to-date information, as codes can be updated and amended. When planning pool lighting, consider the type of lighting fixture. Submersible lighting has its own set of requirements, and low-voltage lighting may have different rules than 120-volt lighting. Always check the manufacturer's instructions for any specific installation requirements. Consider the environment around the pool. Are there trees or other structures that could affect the placement of lighting? Ensure that lighting is positioned to provide adequate illumination without creating glare or hazards. Remember that electrical work can be dangerous, especially near water. Always turn off the power before working on any electrical circuit, and if you are not comfortable doing the work yourself, hire a qualified electrician. When choosing lighting fixtures for pool areas, look for fixtures that are specifically designed for wet locations. These fixtures are typically made of corrosion-resistant materials and are sealed to prevent water from entering. Also, consider using ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, on all circuits that supply power to pool equipment and lighting. GFCIs are designed to protect against electrical shock by quickly shutting off power to a circuit if a ground fault is detected. They are a critical safety device for any electrical installation near water. Pool lighting can greatly enhance the aesthetics and safety of a pool area, but it is important to do it right. By understanding the NEC requirements and following safe electrical practices, you can create a beautiful and safe pool environment. Here are some additional tips for installing pool lighting. Firstly, plan your lighting layout carefully before you start any work. Consider the areas you want to illuminate and the type of lighting you want to use. Secondly, use only approved wiring and connectors for wet locations. These components are designed to withstand the corrosive effects of water and chemicals. Thirdly, properly ground all electrical equipment. Grounding helps to protect against electrical shock by providing a path for electricity to flow back to the source in the event of a fault. Fourthly, install GFCIs on all circuits that supply power to pool equipment and lighting. GFCIs are a critical safety device for any electrical installation near water. Fifthly, test all electrical circuits after installation to ensure that they are working properly. Use a multimeter to check for voltage, current, and resistance. Sixthly, regularly inspect your pool lighting and electrical equipment for any signs of damage or wear. Replace any damaged or worn components immediately. Seventhly, never allow anyone to swim in the pool while electrical work is being performed. Eighthly, keep electrical equipment away from water. Do not place electrical equipment near the edge of the pool where it could fall into the water. Ninthly, if you are not comfortable doing the electrical work yourself, hire a qualified electrician. Electrical work can be dangerous, especially near water. By following these tips, you can help to ensure that your pool lighting is safe and enjoyable for everyone. Always prioritize safety when working with electricity, especially near water. The NEC guidelines are in place to protect people from electrical hazards. Always consult the latest version of the NEC and local codes for the most up-to-date information. When in doubt, hire a qualified electrician to perform the work. They have the knowledge and experience to ensure that the job is done safely and correctly. Pool lighting can add a lot to the enjoyment of a pool, but it is important to do it safely. Understanding the code requirements and following safe electrical practices can help you create a beautiful and safe pool environment. Ensure all lighting fixtures are rated for use in wet locations and are properly grounded. Use only qualified personnel to install and maintain pool lighting systems. Regularly inspect lighting and electrical components for any signs of damage or wear. Replace any damaged components immediately. Keep all electrical equipment away from the water's edge to prevent accidental contact. Install ground fault circuit interrupters on all circuits that supply power to pool equipment and lighting. These devices can quickly shut off power to a circuit if a ground fault is detected, helping to prevent electrical shock. Never allow anyone to swim in the pool while electrical work is being performed. Always turn off the power before working on any electrical circuits. By taking these precautions, you can help to ensure that your pool lighting is safe and enjoyable for everyone. The NEC is a comprehensive document that covers a wide range of electrical safety topics. It is important to stay up to date on the latest version of the NEC and to consult it when planning any electrical work. Local codes may also have additional requirements, so be sure to check with your local building department before starting any work. Hiring a qualified electrician is always the best way to ensure that electrical work is done safely and correctly. Electricians have the training and experience to handle electrical installations safely and to ensure that they meet all applicable codes. Remember that electrical safety is not something to take lightly. By following the code requirements and safe electrical practices, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and injuries. Prioritize safety above all else when working with electricity, especially near water. Remember to always consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and local regulations to ensure compliance with current standards. This will help prevent electrical hazards and ensure the safety of everyone using the pool area. In addition to understanding the code requirements, it's also important to consider the specific needs of your pool area. For example, if you have a large pool, you may need more lighting fixtures to provide adequate illumination. You should also consider the type of lighting you want to use. There are many different types of pool lighting available, including incandescent, LED, and fiber optic lighting. Each type of lighting has its own advantages and disadvantages, so it's important to choose the right type of lighting for your needs. LED lighting is becoming increasingly popular for pool areas because it is energy efficient and long-lasting. LED lights also come in a variety of colors, so you can create a custom lighting scheme for your pool. Fiber optic lighting is another option for pool areas. Fiber optic lighting is very safe because it does not use electricity in the pool itself. Instead, the light is transmitted through fiber optic cables from a remote light source. This makes fiber optic lighting a good choice for pools with small children or pets. No matter what type of lighting you choose, it's important to make sure that it is properly installed and maintained. Improperly installed or maintained lighting can be a safety hazard. Always hire a qualified electrician to install your pool lighting and to perform any necessary maintenance. With proper planning and installation, pool lighting can add beauty and safety to your pool area. In conclusion, understanding the NEC requirements for pool lighting distances is essential for ensuring safety and compliance. While the 2002 NEC had both vertical and horizontal distance requirements, the 2005 NEC eliminated the vertical distance specification, keeping only the 10-foot horizontal distance rule. Always consult the most current version of the NEC and local codes for the most accurate and up-to-date information. When in doubt, hire a qualified electrician to perform the work. They have the knowledge and experience to ensure that the job is done safely and correctly. Pool lighting can add a lot to the enjoyment of a pool, but it is important to do it safely. By understanding the code requirements and following safe electrical practices, you can create a beautiful and safe pool environment.